First, I'd like to announce the recipient of the Outstanding Business Professional of the Year Award. This award recognizes a businessman or woman who demonstrates outstanding achievement and excellence in his or her business or profession, as well as business, social, and community involvement. This year's recipient is responsible for bringing live music to Martinsville and Morgan County. His passion for this community is evident. His company has brought live music to events and venues across the Midwest and locally. If you've been entertained at the Fall Foliage Festival, the 4th of July at the park, the venue downtown, the toy drive at Hoosier Harvest Church, and literally dozens of other places, it's because of the hard work and dedication of RD Productions. Please stand and join me in congratulating the 2024 Outstanding Business Professional Award to Rob Helms.
First of all, thank you to all involved. I'm not sure with all the people that are in this room how worthy we are of this, but I'll accept it. But I've got a team of people that work with me that are every bit of this right here. And without those folks, we wouldn't be doing it. And all these people that are sponsors, like they help us do all this. There's no way that we could do what we're doing without the great people that are in this crowd. I see a lot of our sponsors and I see people out there, and there's just no way that we could do anything without all you people that have helped RD Productions get there. And I am proud that we got 47 concerts this year. And 44 of them are in the Morgan County, Johnson County area. Going to be a lot of fun. But like I said, all the people involved, thank you. This is unbelievable, just to be honest with you. I never dreamed this because my wife, she's stone cold, man. I said, we come up here and set up here, and I said, we can't even sneak out.
You're free to go.
So thank you, Mayor Clausen. Thank you, guys. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Secondly, we'll recognize the recipient of the Outstanding Business of the Year Award. This award recognizes a business in or around the city of Martinsville for noteworthy accomplishments, longstanding contribution to the community, and significant community service efforts. On the night of March 31st, 2023, and into the early morning of April 1st, a line of powerful storms produced multiple tornadoes and significant damage in central Indiana. How many of you remember that? Near Martinsville, the storm produced an EF2 tornado with estimated wind gusts at 130 miles per hour along an 8.6-mile path. It was part of a larger outbreak that produced a total of 23 tornadoes in Indiana, making the event the 5th largest tornado outbreak in Indiana history and the largest outbreak in central Indiana since November 17, 2013. The storm destroyed numerous electric transmission and distribution facilities, including utility poles, power lines, and other key system components, leaving 26,500 Duke Energy customers without power in Martinsville. Duke Energy's Martinsville Operations Center responded in full force alongside crews from neighboring communities in Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. More than 300 line workers acted quickly to safely restore power and replace and rebuild portions of the electric system that were damaged. All told, crews replaced more than 70 utility poles, 70 cross arms, 9 transformers, and more than 100 spans of wire. With the influx of crews and extra equipment, the Morgan County Fairgrounds was utilized as a staging site. Supporting this work were 25 vegetation teams, 15 damage assessors, 10 road flagging resources. In addition, 13 Duke Energy administrative and leadership support individuals worked out of the Martinsville Operations Center to manage the teams, prioritize workflow, and support emergency response efforts. From March 31st through April 3rd, the Duke Energy team worked more than 15,000 hours to restore 17,000 power outages. In the wake of the storm, the Duke Energy Foundation distributed $145,000 in emergency funds to not-for-profits, aiding impacted Hoosiers in tornado destruction centers. In Martinsville, $20,000 was immediately deployed to churches in Mission and Wellspring Center to provide hot meals, short-term hotel stays, rent, and utility assistance and food pantry restocking. Last part, the key stakeholders in this business recipient: Tom Martin, Director, Customer Delivery Operations; Tim Powell, Supervisor, Customer Delivery Operations; Don Blake, Senior Work Management Specialist, Daniel Mills, Manager, Customer Delivery Operations Support, and Tina Quinlan, Manager, Emergency Preparedness. Please stand and join me in congratulating the 2024 Outstanding Business of the Year, Duke Energy.
Thank you very much. I'm Jean Rank, Government Community Relations Manager for Duke Energy, and Brian Bantley here, who's a part of our engineering team. I did not actually restore all the power. I know you're going to find out that contrary to this, I don't climb those poles and do that work. But I get to represent a pretty amazing team of individuals and first responders, in addition to our fire and police and EMS. These men, they're mostly all men, work tirelessly to support our customers and our service territories. When the weather is awful, they're out keeping the lines up and running, and I'm really honored, as I said, to represent them with this award. Duke Energy is a longtime partner with Martinsville, and we love being here. We love supporting all of the organizations here because, as I say over and over again, the success of a community is the success of Duke Energy, and we're really glad to be a part of it. So thank you very much for this recognition and honor.
Our last award of the evening is the Ruth Rusie Spirit of Service Award. This award recognizes an individual for outstanding contributions in the way of volunteering, giving, fundraising, mentoring, or caring in the workplace or community. The Ruth Rusie Spirit of Service Award is named for Ruth Rusie of Martinsville for her inspiring volunteer achievements and outstanding commitment to community service. How many people in this room knew Ruth Rusie personally? Wow. That's great. I love this award because I believe that it's important to honor those in the past that have set the foundation for what's expected of our future generations, and I love the fact that we do this award. This year's recipient has devoted his professional life to serving the dental needs of his patients in Ellettsville. Dentistry has always been more than a job to him. He treats each patient as an individual, and in his 40 years of practice saw the children and grandchildren of his original patients who still sought his care. He retired in 2018 at the age of 74 and moved to Martinsville, but he still had the passion to use his skills and experience to help others. When Dr. Cap, as he's affectionately known by his patients, learned that the St. Thomas More Free Clinic in Mooresville needed a dentist in late 2018, which was only 4 months after he retired, he started seeing dental patients 1 or 2 days a week at the free clinic, and he recruited his own dental team. When the St. Thomas More Free Clinic closed in June 30th, 2022, he was out of a job. All the dental equipment had to be donated or discarded. Wellspring offered a space for a dental clinic to serve the residents there, Magdalene House, Desert Rose, and those who live on the streets who can come to Wellspring for showers, food, and laundry. Dr. Cap worked long hours most of the summer and fall of 2022, planning the new clinic, collecting, moving, and installing the dental equipment. He began seeing patients 1 day a week at the Wellspring Clinic in November 2022. He sees patients weekly, offering exams, x-rays, fillings, extractions, and it hurts me to say that every time I read that, dentures, and a lot of encouragement and education to help each one have better oral health. Many have not seen a dentist in many years and have dental problems from past substance abuse. He's once again building a friendly, compassionate, emphatic Dr. Cap office as a volunteer. The residents often pop in to just ask a question, and he and the volunteer dental staff have become an important part of the Wellspring efforts to help them feel like it's home, even if it's temporary. He has 3 volunteer dental assistants who take turns helping, including a retired lily scientist. When most people his age are pursuing activities they have worked all their lives to enjoy, he still wants to build a better community, and he loves dentistry. Please stand and join me in congratulating the 2024 Ruth Rusie Spirit of Service Award to Dr. Thomas Kapczynski.
I'm just blessed. Long story short, I did enjoy 40 years in Ellettsville. I started late. I had another career before I went into dentistry. Enjoyed that. And enjoyed working at St. Thomas More Free Clinic in Mooresville. And I was homeless for a day. And I want to thank Bob Goodrum and Wellspring for letting me continue at that facility to help out. I can't do it alone. Here's an Eli Lilly scientist converted to a dental assistant, Karen. I do have a former dental assistant from Ellettsville that comes up. She retired, and she takes turns. Gina Dillo, who's retired from Dr. Divitt's office as a surgery assistant, and behind the scenes kicking me all the time is my wife, Gina, another Gina. I'm just thankful, blessed, and I'm hoping that we're making a big difference here in the community. We like Martinsville, closer to our grandkids, and I miss Ellettsville, but this is a great town. Thanks.